Hello everybody. This is the next class on the features of the socialistic economy, because what the socialistic economy is, I have already explained you in my previous lecture. So today I am going to explain you all the important features of the socialistic economic system. So here the screen before you. So as I have told you earlier that the socialistic economy is just reverse of the capitalistic economic system. In the socialistic economic system, there is complete interference of the government. There is no private ownership and there is no profit maximization motive. Here the main motive is the social welfare of the community, of the public. Okay, just a second. There is some disturbance. Let me see what's the matter. Yeah, so talking about the socialistic economy. So it is the economic system where the complete interference or the ownership of the government. They won't think only about the profit maximization as in the case of socialistic economy. On the other hand, there is the complete public ownership, you can say, and they just consider first the welfare of the society, welfare of the public. And the most important feature of the socialistic economic system is collective ownership. In socialism, all means of production are owned by the community, government, and no individual can hold private property beyond certain limit. Therefore, it is government who utilizes these resources in the interest of social welfare. Next one is economic, social, and political equality. Under socialism, there's almost equality between rich and poor. There is no problem of class struggle. Economic planning. Under socialism, government fixes certain objectives. In order to achieve these objectives, government adopts economic planning. All types of decisions regarding the central problem of an economy are taken in the economic plans, and there is a central planning authority who plans for the economy. No competition. Unlike capitalistic economy, there is no cutthroat competition. It means lack of competition as a state is the sole entrepreneur. Positive role of government. In socialism, government plays significant role in decision making. Thus, government has complete control over the economic activities like distribution, exchange, consumption, investment, and foreign trade, etc. Work and wages according to ability and needs. In socialistic economy, work is according to ability and wage according to need. It is said that under socialism, from each according to his ability to each according to his needs is socialism. Maximum social welfare. The sole objective of socialism is the maximum social welfare of the society. It means there is no scope of exploitation of labor class. Government keeps a close eye on the needs of the poor masses while formulating plans. Now come to the advantages and the disadvantages of the socialistic economy. Socialistic economy. Let me correct this. Yeah. Advantages. Professor Skumter has advanced 4 arguments in favor of socialism. Take number 1 is the greater economic efficiency. Second one, welfare due to less inequality. Third one, the absence of monopolistic practices. You know, monopolistic practices. I think if you don't know, monopoly is a market policy or the market type where only one producer or one seller exists. So there will be no monopolistic practices. Next one, absence of business fluctuations means business ups and downs. So these are the few advantages of socialistic economic system which has been given by Skumter. Sorry, I would like to discuss these merits or the advantages of socialism. one by one. The greater economic efficiency, let's see that how it works. Economic efficiency under socialism is greater than under capitalism. The means of production are controlled and regulated by central planning authority towards chosen ends. The central planning authority makes an exhaustive survey of resources and utilizes them in the most efficient manner. Increased productivity is secured by avoiding the waste of competition and by undertaking extensive research and production processes in a coordinated manner. Economic efficiency is also achieved by utilizing resources in producing socially useful goods and services which satisfy the basic wants of the people, like cheap food, clothes, and the housing. Greater welfare due to less inequality of income. Greater welfare due to less inequality of income. Just a second, there was some disturbance. Let me share the screen with you. Yeah. So I was talking to you the greater economic efficiency. So economic efficiency under socialism is greater than under capitalism. Of course, as I have told you, the means of production are controlled and regulated by central planning authority, of course, towards chosen ends. And the central planning authority makes an exhaustive survey of resources and utilizes them in the most efficient manner. This is the main thing, and this is most important thing also. And this is one of the advantage of socialism economic system. But let's see that it actually implement or not. We will see in the criticism and in disadvantage of socialistic economic system that up to what extent this economic system is successful. So increased productivity is secured by avoiding the waste of competition and by undertaking extensive research and production process in a coordinated manner. Economic efficiency is also achieved by utilizing resources in producing socially useful goods and services which satisfy the basic wants of the people, like cheap food, cloth, clothing, or housing. Next one is greater welfare due to less inequality of income. In a socialistic economy, there's less inequality of income as compared with a capitalist economy because of the absence of private ownership of the means of production. Private capital accumulation, private profit, all citizens work for the welfare of the state and each is paid his remuneration according to his ability, education, and training. All the rents, interest, profit from various sources go to the state, which spends them for public welfare and providing free education, cheap and congenial housing, free public health, amenities, and social security to the people. So these are two important advantages of the socialistic economy. Next one is the absence of monopolistic practices. Another advantage of socialism is that it is free from monopolistic practices to be found in the capitalistic economic system. So under socialism, all means of production are owned by the state. Both competition and monopoly are completely eliminated. The exploitation of the monopolistic is completely absent. Instead of private monopoly, there is a state of monopoly of the productive system. But this is operated for the welfare of the people. In the state-owned factories, socially useful commodities are produced, which are of high quality and are also reasonably priced. Absence of business fluctuations. A socialist economy is free from business fluctuation. There is economic stability because production and consumption of goods and services are regulated by the central planning authority in accordance with the objective targets and priorities of the plan. Thus, there is neither overproduction nor unemployment. Disadvantage of socialism, I will continue on the next turn because I don't want to continue at a very, in a hurry way. So I just want to disclose, sorry, I just want to finish my lecture over here, otherwise it will become lengthy and the same problem will appear again, that it will be difficult for me to, upload. So thank you so much for today. Disadvantages of socialism, I will continue on the next turn. Thank you so much and take good care of yourself. Okay, Allah Hafiz.